Today, we're learning that a former Puyallup police officer accused of raping a woman may have been tied to a 2016 rape in Connecticut that had gone unsolved for years.
Now, his name is Amikia, and he was arrested yesterday by Pierce County deputies and appeared in court this afternoon. Fox 13's Brian Jackson has the new details about this case.
Yes, you guys. Today, the judge entered the plea of not guilty on behalf of Amikia, and newly obtained court documents detail interviews from both the victim and the ex-cop. According to those court documents, the victim here in Washington told deputies that she met Amikia on a dating app and agreed to have sexual relations in exchange for $400. The victim says that they agreed to use protection when meeting up, but according to those documents, the victim told deputies that the suspect later refused to wear a condom. She told him to stop, but the victim says he did not. During this assault, the former officer was off duty. As the suspect left, the victim was able to read the license plate on his truck. According to documents, the plate number is registered to Amikia. Deputies instructed the victim to go to the hospital for a sexual assault test. The DNA from that test matched the data from the nationwide CODA system, linking that suspect to an unsolved rape case in Connecticut. In that case, the suspect zip-tied the victim's hands during that assault. Pierce County Sergeant Darren Moss telling Fox 13 that once they learned that the suspect was an officer, they wanted to quickly make an arrest.
Our detective worked hard on this for a while, and when we got closer to figuring out, getting a little bit more statements from the victim, we narrowed down our suspect and figured out that he was actually a Puyallup police officer. And at that point, it was a big rush to try to confirm if he really was our suspect. But not limited to the
During the suspect's arrest, he waived his rights, and deputies described his answers to questions as, quote, inconsistent. He eventually asked deputies if he could restart. Bail was set at $200,000. Prosecutors say that Amikia is from South Africa and is a flight risk. He was hired by the Puyallup police on August the 8th and was still in training. The Puyallup police chief says as soon as they learned of the arrest, the officer's employment was terminated. The chief says that the officer never worked alone as a police officer. Back over to you, Matt and Hannah.